The air at the entrance of the Devil's Tooth mine is thick and dead calm. A young cowboy named Jed shivers, pulling his collar tight. It's a chill that has nothing to do with the evening breeze. "I'm telling you, Cole," he says, his voice low. "The old-timers talk about this place. They say some giant, bat-like thing with glowing red eyes hunts these hills. The grizzled trail boss, Cole, just spits into the dust. Superstitious nonsense. Worry about what's real, like a cave-in." Right then, a blood-curdling shriek tears out from the mine's dark throat, followed by the panicked screams of their friends. But another sound joins the chaos, a deep, guttural roar that seems to shake the very mountain they're standing on. Panic turns to cold resolve. "They're still alive," Cole growls, his hand already on the Colt at his hip. Main shaft's caved in, but the old prospector's vent goes deep. It'll be a tight squeeze, and the air will be foul, but it's their only shot. The dangers of 19th century mining were bad enough, collapsing tunnels, poison gas, but this was something else entirely. The crew grabs what little they have, a few sticks of dynamite, some rope, and rifles that suddenly feel like children's toys. They're cowboys, not saviors, but their friends are trapped down there. With a single determined nod, they leave the starlight behind and head down into the suffocating dark. The tunnels are a maze of splintered wood and loose rock. The deeper they go, the thicker the air gets, smelling of damp earth and something else. Something metallic and wrong. They spot strange, three-toed tracks in the dust. Then they find the source of the stench. Livestock, completely drained of blood, with twin puncture wounds in their chests. It looks just like the stories of the Chupacabra whispered out of Puerto Rico. Before they can even process the horror, it attacks. A monstrous creature lunges from the shadows, a reptilian nightmare with scaly skin and a row of sharp spines down its back. It's a giant Chupacabra, the goat-sucker of legend, and it's terrifyingly real. Gunshots explode in the tight space, the beast's shrieks mixing with the crack of revolvers. It's impossibly fast, a blur of claws and fangs. Using their numbers and pure grit, the Cowboys manage to drive it back into a deeper crack in the rock, but they know it isn't dead. It's just waiting. Pushing forward, they follow the faint cries of their friends. The tight tunnel suddenly opens into a massive cavern that glitters with untouched veins of gold. But it's not the gold that stops them in their tracks. In the center of the cavern stands a creature of impossible size. A gorilla of immense power. King Kong. He is the clear ruler of this underground kingdom, a true guardian. Across the chasm, huddled on a narrow ledge, are the trapped miners. Kong doesn't seem to notice the Cowboys at first. His gaze is fixed on the fissure they just came from. He looks like he's standing guard. The Chupacabra's high-pitched screech announces its return, scrambles out of its tunnel, sees the cornered Cowboys, and lunges, ready for an easy meal. This invasion doesn't go unanswered. With a roar that shakes rocks loose from the ceiling, Kong charges. The two monsters smash into each other in a storm of pure fury. The Chupacabra may be smaller, but it's a vicious and quick predator, darting in to slash with its claws. Kang, however, is all power. He grabs the reptilian beast, slamming it against the cavern walls again and again. The ground trembles as they fight, a primal war between a savage hunter and a mighty king. Now, Cole yells over the chaos. The monster fight is the only distraction they're going to get. While the beasts are locked in their deadly battle, the Cowboys scramble across the cavern. They reach the ledge where the terrified miners are huddled together, only to find their exit blocked by a fresh rockfall. Cole doesn't even hesitate. He expertly places a stick of dynamite, not to hurt the creatures, but to blow their path clear. The blast is deafening, but it works, opening a route to a secondary shaft. "Go get to the surface," Cole orders, shoving the grateful miners toward freedom. The Cowboys and the rescued miners burst out of the mountainside into the crisp night air, gasping for breath, their faces caked with dust. They look back at the Devil's Tooth just in time to hear one final, triumphant roar echo from the deep the roar of a king. Then silence. The Chupacabra is gone. Kong, the wild and unpredictable force of nature, had saved them without ever knowing it. He remains below, the guardian of his secret golden kingdom. What a showdown. Who do you think would have won in a straight-up fight? King Kong or the giant Chupacabra? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more epic monster battles.